I'm going to narrate through the last few days and update my wonderful supporters back at home, everybody who is sending the Glory Project and Knok Studio on this excursion. So we started out in the jungles of Nepal up from the south where the hot plains were, and we drove and we drove and we drove some more, passing out these tracks everywhere we could go. By the way, this classic toilet is just hilarious. Okay, so we are now kind of in the mountains, as you can see. And by the way, the buses here are so colorful. Every single one has a distinct personality. Just make sure that you don't get into a chicken fight head on with them, because these roads will eat you alive. Speaking of alive, and by the way, look at this nice little therapy dog that Joel found. Oh, it's a sweet little boy. So Breck and everybody has been touching base with the local missionaries and local leaders, equipping them and encouraging them. So here we are out in the middle of nowhere. Breck is delivering a fantastic message. Cute little kids were singing left and right. And as far as stature goes, well, we Americans are a bit taller than some mountain folk, so you always have to stoop. I've hit my head many times. Here is everybody out in the field. Oh, can you hear? Oh, I don't know if you can hear the airport in the background right here in Kathmandu, but that's where I'm recording this. Anyway, back to the rice fields. So we went all the way up to this Bible training school, and of course it's very rainy. And then we got back into the car after praying and encouraging them up there early in the morning at 4:30. We saw these phenomenal mountains. Yes, those are the Himalayas. Then we prayed over Pokhara right here, sang some worship songs, and then we got back into our car and we kind of found this little tourist attraction, which was kind of strange, but we witnessed to this local guru fellow who was rather cantankerous. Then we got back into the car and slogged through the traffic. Found another place here, which, by the way, imagine how not powerful your God is that you actually have to lock him in a cage so that people don't steal him. Yeah, our God doesn't do that. But anyway, back to the boats right here. So this is the Lake Pokhara right here, and it's just a beautiful day. As we're going along, you see all sorts of interesting things on the roads, through the mountains. If you suffer from motion sickness, you will experience that in these windy, twisty roads. Yeah, this is a time lapse right here of only 9 minutes of on the road. A goat. That's adorable. People gassing up. Yeah, there's like about 50 people lined up for this gas line. Rather interesting. So here we have Simon talking with the pastor, and Minaj and Breck here are also talking about life. And actually at this very moment, on the last day I personally am here in Nepal, we are at a church where Minaj shared a brief message, and Breck did as well. And as you can see, it's a small little church here in Kathmandu, which really excites me to see these people, despite numbers and despite, a very simple type environment. As you see, they're still faithfully gathering together. And that's what the Glory Project does, is that they support, they encourage, and they send these pastors, keeping them in the field. So right now, the actual sermon that Breck is preaching on is how not to get burned out as a pastor. So there is the field update, the final one from yours truly, Bo Shevasu with Knok Studio on behalf of the Glory Project. I am so excited to get together all of this footage that I've been filming and put together an epic documentary to tell the world how the Glory Project is putting a church in every village.